What's the deal? It's the boy Duane McClean at Duane McClean TV. Back again with the baby chains on, man. And guess what, y'all? I'm back greasy again. Back greasy, boy. Y'all see that grease, man. Y'all see that shine. Y'all see that glisten. You know what I mean? It's just one of my routines when I get out the shower. Every time I get out the shower, I head downstairs. What the fuck? I head downstairs and I trim my little mustache. This is as thick as my mustache you get, y'all. All the years of my life, I trim my mustache, trim my little chinny chin up, and get the neck hairs, you know what I mean? Get a little hair right there. Put my face mask on, then put my nighttime lotion oils on. You know what I'm saying? It's like an Aveeno, the Aveeno unscented baby lotion. And I get the nightly hydration oil, tea tree oil, this mango oil, Neosporin. Neosporin is actually good for your skin. I put the Scar Away on. I put all that on my face. And that's why the nigga be greasy. Then I do my waves. You know what I'm saying? The waves matted down right now. I can't even give y'all a wave check. They matted down right now. But that's besides the point. Today we're going to be talking about Lil Pump's video, Illuminati. All right? And in this video, there was a lot of symbolism. Whole lot of symbolism. And Lil Pump had the worst verse on the whole song. Matter of fact, the Spanish dude outdid him. And I understand the word he was saying, man. The Spanish dude was going off, man. Like, I understand the word old buddy was saying, but that jump was hot, though. But they stole that whole flow and beat from the Migos. The Migos had their own track called Scotty Too Hotty. This Illuminati song sounds just like it, right? And this Illuminati song, a lot of artists is pulling this whole new wave. Yo Gotti actually had a song called Illuminati. J. Cole had a song called The Illuminati. Rick Ross and Jay-Z had a song called Freemasons. Plenty of artists go down this line of talking about the Illuminati. This right here is not, this video does have a lot of symbolism in it. Of course, the white and the black when they had the mask on for the duality, the him in the circle. They sitting on upside down pyramids. They throwing up the pyramid in the eye a lot. They throwing that pyramid up a lot. Of course, y'all Lil Pump down with them boys. Hope y'all know Lil Pump down with them boys. Lil Pump came out and said he don't want to live no more. He hate his life. He's tired of doing what he's doing. And then he goes out and does a song, you know what I'm saying, just where you seem like he's happy. Somebody's talking about him. My nose is itching. And then Kanye West, he did a song with Kanye West. Anybody doing songs with Kanye West, you know they down in Illuminati. You just don't do songs with Kanye. And this whole entire video is nothing new, man. All this Illuminati stuff that's in these videos, these artists are just getting crazier and crazier with it because we are in a society to where the younger generation are growing up and they don't have morals. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn about anything. Religion ain't popping like how it used to be popping. You know, the song Illuminati has over probably 6 million views. When I looked at it, it had 5.4 million. Now I'm sure it has over 6 million views. And at those 6 million views, I'm pretty sure 5 million of them are people under the age of 18 and under, between the ages 10 and 18. I got a little cousin, man. He's 10 years old, and his favorite album is NBA. His favorite artist is NBA YoungBoy and Elite Chopper. So they listening to these artists and they absorbing all this stuff, you know, and they don't care. You know, it's to the point to where none of these kids, none of the parents are caring. They just letting it happen. Like I said, y'all, religion ain't popping like that. When I was growing up, you was frowned upon for not believing in Jesus. You didn't like Jesus, what? You can't hang with us. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have no religion or nothing. Like, everybody was going to church. You know, Sunday morning, gospel on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't curse. Like, now kids is like cursing now. Like, you couldn't say anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing was cool like how it is now. All this stuff right here is just cool now. Like, back then, there was a point in time to where, I'm not trying to downplay women, I'm not trying to degrade women or anything, not trying to talk down on women, but there was a time to where it was okay to be covered up, but it wasn't okay to have your cleavage and your ass out. Now, it's not okay to be covered up, and it's okay to have your titties and your ass out, and all the women twerking and everything. That's just a society that we're living in now. We're living in a do-it-thou-wilt society, and that's what they wanted. They wanted a society where, hey, do what you want, do it thou wilt, do what you need. And it's like, that's what they raising these kids up. That's why I tell these kids, do whatever you want to do. Don't do what's right, but do what you want to do. And that's what the wrong idea we need to teach these kids. We need to teach the world how to do right and to be right. All right. putting this Illuminati symbolism is not nothing new in these videos. The only thing difference is kids got more access to it now. All right, it's more access to it now. The videos, this Illuminati stuff seems more cool. You know, it's your favorite artist is doing it. They making it seem like it's the lifestyle to live. They're not telling you about all the rituals. They're not showing the kids all the stuff they got to do behind closed doors. They're not telling them about the pig shit they got to eat. They're not telling them about the animals they got to sacrifice. They're not telling them about the long nights in the woods they got to spend out there naked. They're not telling them about none of this crazy stuff, the bad dreams. That's why these artists do so many drugs. They can't sleep at night. All them demons mess with them. They can't sleep at night. But the kids are thinking this lifestyle is cool and they not trying to do what's right. So that's why they so willing to, that's why the next generation, if my generation don't buckle down on them, they're going to start thinking it's okay to just keep moving with this lifestyle. Okay, so like I said, this stuff is not nothing new. As far as being in videos, Snoop Dogg had a video where he sold his soul. I think it's one of the lines he said, "Dear God, I wonder if you can save me," to where he had the devil in there. He sold his soul, it was a burning cross, all that good stuff. Had the guy with like the lizard eyes, all that stuff, man, where Snoop Dogg sold his soul. I forgot what it was called. If anybody in the comment section know it, please put in the comment section. Bone Thugs and Harmony had an album where as soon as you turn it on, you hear the Lord's Prayer backwards. Now, the Lord's Prayer backwards is something that Satanists like to play. They like to play the Lord's Prayer backwards, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff, even in every religion, is strategically put there, you know what I'm saying? But they like to play the Lord's Prayer backwards, which is a no-no. Playing anything backwards is a no-no. That's why, that's how when you see demons talking, they talk that blah, 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 blah. That's them just speaking backwards. They're speaking a crazy language. Mobb Deep had a video where they had the Illuminati pyramid in it. You know, they used to put a lot of that imagery, a lot of that stuff in their videos and stuff, but we just never paid attention to it. And here's the thing. When I was growing up, you had to wait for it to come on. Like, for me to see a Snoop Dogg video, it had to come on at the time that I was watching. I just couldn't open my phone up, searching and get it. See, everything's instant now. See, if a kid want to watch a new Little Pump video, it's an alert to their phone. They can go on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. It's everywhere to get access to it. Now, I was growing up, you had to wait, so I didn't have much access to so many demons and evil stuff coming to my eyes. This new generation of kids, they can see this stuff and just grasp it, and it comes on to them. They like, hey, this is cool. They put this stuff in so many videos. They didn't even have the title of the video Illuminati. You know, I think those guys just wanted a cheap hook. I'm pretty sure all them boys is down with it. They was throwing up the horns and all that good stuff. And I'm pretty sure that was just their initiation video. And they just try to make it seem as cool as possible. You know, this whole Illuminati thing. And it just baffles me how these artists and they put all the stuff in the video and I point it out, but I'm the crazy one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are they doing it? And then some people say, well, maybe they're doing it just to get attention. You know, that draws attention. Little Pump would get 15, 20 million views no matter what he puts out. He doesn't need attention. They really down with that shit. They really got to let it be known that's what they down with. Because that's one of the Satanist rules. They got to let it be known. They got to show themselves. And I think Little Pump and the Spanish dude, the Spanish guy, this is his initiation video. That was because this is basically his song. I don't know why Little Pump took it. Put his name on the forefront. But I really think Little Pump, something's wrong with the kid. But yeah, they put that stuff in there, all that stuff in that video, and I'm looking at it like, what the hell? And it's not even, I seen worse though. Like Lil Uzi Vert and Young Thug video up is 10 times worse. Billie Eilish video, Lucifer is Lonely. That video crazy, bro. She coming out the sky. She in this black stuff. She got the spit. Way worse. Cashapp song, We're Gonna Die Young. That song was full of Illuminati symbolism. Cardi B had a song, Be Careful With Me, where she has the upside down cross in it. Weeknd has a song where he has another upside down cross in it. So they love to put the upside down cross in to let you know who and what they're about. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, like we in the times where, I'm not going to say we in the end of times, because this is not the end of times, man. Y'all be killing me with that mess, man. Y'all want the end of times to come so bad, man. I understand you depressed. I understand living this life makes you tired. I understand the older you get, you know, you kind of just lose hope. But y'all, this ain't the end of times, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun. All this shit been happened before. You know what I'm saying? So It is far from the end of times, but I'm saying we in some times to where if we got to start buckling down and start changing shit, we are the ones who can fix all this stuff. But we can't just keep letting this stuff slide, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that Little Pump down them boys, that video, when I seen it, I'm like, these guys are just trolling. They don't give a damn. They on the forefront with it, and nobody cares, man. Like I said, man, people just they don't really care about religion now. Like I said, in this time and day and age, you get put down for being a Christian. You know what I mean? No, I ain't religious. No, I don't have a particular religion. I don't believe in none of it. I was strictly told from a pastor, read the Bible and come up with your own conclusion. I did that. I came with my own conclusion. I did my other research and I had my own conclusion. I chose not to rock with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not telling nobody not to. And I for damn sure wouldn't tell nobody to go do what the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I would tell you to do what the fuck is right and what's beneficial to your health in the world. Not just doing it off of just energy. Because all you're doing is feeding. I do know there's evil spirits out there. I do know there's multiple evil demons out there. I know there's evil spirits. I know there's good spirits out there. And you can, and all they doing is feeding them. And this world is for some reason just want to feed off of evil. You know what I mean? And the human is naturally born wicked. You know what I mean? But we in a society where you are wrong for being a Christian. Like, I ain't never think that time will ever come. Like, if you say you're a Christian, somebody look at you and say you promote hate. You know what I'm saying? All because in the Bible, they say no to homosexuality. Which is, that's what it says in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people want to read with it. Like, I don't get the whole gay pastor thing. I don't get that at all. That's what I don't get. And if you call yourself a Christian, you need to find a way to help me understand that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Like I said, we in a society of do what thou wilt. This is a do what thou wilt moment, and we need to stop preaching that stuff to these kids. And Little Pump, man, I really wish we can just get this stuff out of here, man. They think this junk is cool, bro. Like all this selling their soul stuff. Like, they not telling the kids the stuff they gotta do behind closed doors. They're not telling them about the pee they gotta drink. They're not telling them about the sperm they gotta drink. Nas said it himself. He had to take his own sperm and drink his own urine. They all had to do that stuff. They're not telling them that. You know what I mean? Like, y'all go look this stuff up. Go watch the video and tell yourself what to think. When the video, the Spanish dude starts out in the casket. All right, so, and when you in the a lot of Masonic rituals and skull and bone rituals, they do a lot of the rituals while they're in the casket. The part in the casket is for you to kill yourself off, your normal self, and you're reborn as your new self, as the enlightened one. So that's what happens. That's why they do a lot of stuff in the casket. That's why you see a lot of these artists do videos of themselves in caskets. You know, you're reborn. You know what I'm saying? I think the skull and bones, they got to sit inside of a casket and masturbate and tell all their crazy fantasies. You know what I mean? But what else I got to say? Was anything else any point in the video that I seen? Little Pump ain't got no eyebrows, man. Little Pump weird, man. He a lame. His music is trash. His voice is trash, man. I don't know how he got millions of views. These little kids need to slap these little youngins listening to Little Pump, man. He gay. He lame. That's my little rant, man. I hope y'all like my rant. But I think that's all I got to say about that video, man. The Spanish dude went hard, though. The Spanish dude went hard. Hey, that Spanish trap rap, that junk go hard. But like I told y'all, man, they getting them in every single shape, form, and fashion. But it's the boy Duane McClean, man. Duane McClean TV, man. Y'all be safe, man. I'm out. Y'all hold it down.